Thad Randall is one of those guys who got in a lot. What have you seen out of him as the season's gone along?
Market improvement from the first game till now. He's becoming a veteran before your eyes. You know, he's just really has a grasp of what we're asking him to do, technique, everything. So I like the way he's progressing. Terrence too, Josh Williams, Ankra, Kevin, all those guys give you great depth on the D-line.
Iowa State scored 28 points on Texas. Did you learn anything from that game? What did they?
I didn't even watch it. No, I'm kidding. I watched it. Yeah, I mean, you learn from every game you watch them play. So we focused in on the Texas game, but we've focused in on all the games, you know, and you break them down and you try to guess how they're going to attack you, and you do your best to stop them. But I don't know that we learned any more from that than we did any other game. So.
Eric Henning's a guy that's made a lot of big plays for you this year. How important has he been to this defense?
Very important, but no more important than anybody else on the field. He's a great player, and we rely on his skills. But that's true of everybody we put out there. So.
That comment you made about you can feel too comfortable with guys, and as you're developing depth, maybe you get away from that. When did that kind of happen? Did it happen at a certain point this season where you just felt it was time to make some moves? That makes sense.
Yeah. You know, you have great competition during camp, and a trap you can fall into as a coach is once you start focusing in on opponents, you get so scheme oriented and you're teaching game plans and packages, and you forget about that aspect of the equation. And, I'm not saying we did or not, but yeah, we had some things we needed to fix, and you know, when you do that, shame on you as a coach if you don't try some different formulas for fixing.
Alexander Robinson's had some big games this year. What kind of problems does he present in defense?
Number?
What's that? Running back. The running
Number. All right. Guys got to help me out there. I watch silent film all week, so he's very quick, very decisive, and when they run that zone read with him and quarterback, they really, you know, he hits it so fast and so hard. He puts your guy that they're reading in a real pickle, because, you know, his speed makes it difficult to play both aspects of that play. And so, as a coach, you're trying to figure out a way to help guys. So he's just one of those guys that he's got a knack. He can take that ball in the zone play, and you think he's got nothing, and all of a sudden he finds a little crease and he gets vertical, and he's 6 yards later, you know, it's 2nd and 4. So he's perfect for their offense. He's a very good back.
Carl, what's your impressions of Big Suh here recently? He's put up quite a pretty good.
Yeah, Suh, he's a heck of a player. I mean, I don't know. It's amazing what he's doing in his rookie year, but I'm sure he'd understand. I work Sundays, so I just watch the highlights. So, you know, I know he's happy there, and he's doing a good job, and the organization is very happy with him. But I actually have not been able to sit down and watch a game where he's played in it. So.
Have you got a chance to talk to him?
Yeah, we've talked a couple of times during the season. He came back that once, and like I said, he's very happy there and excelling like I knew he would.
He gives you a lot of credit. You and Bo a lot of credit for coaching him up. Have you seen him even go beyond what you guys have taught him?
Yeah, I mean, we only scratched the surface of his ability, and you know, NFL is a different game, and I'm sure he's being coached to do things a little bit differently up there. But I do know this: he'll always be physical, and he'll always play hard, and it'll always be important to him. And with his level of ability, if he continues to just operate on those three things, he'll be a great player at that level.
Just by the position itself, defensive tackle, is that one of those positions that you just don't often see guys go into the NFL and just blow up because there's so many challenges to it?
Well, I think ultimately, I think it's the hardest position to play, and I think it's if you find a great one, it can change your team. And it's a hard position to recruit at our level find the great ones, and when you do, you go after them, but you know every team in the country is going after them too. It's the same thing at that level. It can change your entire defense and change your team, and they're just, you know, to find one that plays at that level is just it's difficult to find. Look across history, you can probably name 10 that could alter the course of a game from that position.
As good as you know he is, does it surprise you that he's such an impact player at such an early?
No, that's what I said. I'm not surprised at all. You know, when the Lions came in here before the draft, and I told him whoever gets him is going to have a special one there. And I knew it would happen. I'm not surprised at all.